Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Dr. James Ong, and welcome to our live stream. We hold it every week at 8:30 p.m. GMT plus 8. And the reason why we have this live stream is to connect our entire community globally. And we have grown in the last 1 year to more than 40 countries, continent to continent. It's just so amazing. And today's segment, we have two wonderful guests. And the first one is none other than our three-star manager, our top performer, our top leader, our charismatic, handsome, good-looking, all the adjectives. All right. And can we please welcome Mr. Nathan Demecillo, all the way from the Philippines. Hi, Nathan. How are you? All right. Good to see you and good to have you.
See you, Dr. James. Thank you for this
Yeah.
opportunity. It's wonderful to be here.
Well, it's quite timely because yesterday you did a training for everybody and NDO, New
Yeah.
Distributors Orientation, and it was just amazing. And congratulations for being a three-star manager. That's really, you deserve it. That's all I can say, right?
All right.
Now, just to kickstart our amazing story from you, how did you get to know about this opportunity, this product, and how did you feel at that time?
Yeah, that was last year, September. I'd like to first thank my sponsor, no other than the Miss Gloria Quaresma. I have the first person she called early morning. Could you imagine?
I know. I would like to interview her, but she's shy. I don't know, but maybe one day.
The one day. Anyway, she called me in the morning. I really appreciate that because, sometimes there are, I said, opportunities that comes, very, very rare once in your lifetime. And it's the kind of opportunity you don't want to miss. And so I don't know why she called me, the very first person she called me in the morning. And I could vividly remember I was walking outside the house and we were talking, and she said, "This is 10.0 quantum, Nathan, my brother."
And
I said,
Nathan, you were tired of network marketing, am I right? At that time, it's like, don't talk to me
no,
about network
no,
marketing.
knows that I don't want MLM anymore because like
Yeah.
10, 20, 12 years ago, we were doing network marketing together. We were partners. And after that, I don't want to do anything. So she knows she's been trying to tell me there and then, but I said, no, sister, I don't want any MLM anymore. But this time it was a different feel. It was a different, I think it's really the season already when things just comes into place.
The season, what season? Pandemic season?
It's pandemic
That's
season.
another story that we're going to talk about, right? No, I think what happened here was you were amazed by the product. Now, please tell us what happened.
She said this is 10.0. So I said, really? She sent me the video. Remember that animated lady video, right?
Yes,
I
yes.
watched it in our TV with my wife and my children. Everybody's like, what, really? I said, this is too good to be true. And she said, watch these testimonies. I looked at the testimonies, the picture. I said, really? Wow, amazing. And so I was like kind of sold out already. I said, okay, let me try this. So the first device came around almost 2 weeks. And the very first person I want to lend this because of my wife's uncle. He has Parkinson's. So I said, I'm gonna lend this to you, uncle, and let's see if it's gonna work. I was already sold out in the sense because I've seen a lot of testimony, I've listened to Rashid already, but I said I want to try it myself. I want to have a personal testimony. So he tried it. On the fourth day, I couldn't believe it. He was able to cross his leg, lift his two hands.
Wow.
This only one device that we had. It was also the time that my father-in-law, my wife's father, had COVID. So we were using this one device. Me, I use it. Go to my his my
Sharing with maximizing it, right? In the Philippines, we call it maximizing it.
maximizing exactly because it's the only one device that we had.
I
There was
know.
no device that time.
And
So
thank God you have one device, right?
exactly. And so we were using this, but the thing is, on the 15th day, the uncle of my wife was able to drive his car and was able to jog. I have a video, full document. And everybody in their church was blown away because he's a pastor. So some of the pastors, almost all of them, got a device because of that.
Wow.
That was the start. And I said, I'm going to do this. I felt good. My father-in-law got better from COVID. This one device that we had in our community here, in our family here.
Wow.
That was the start. I said, I'm going to do this. I didn't think about MLM. My first was like, I think I'm just going to sell. I'm going to be a salesman here.
Yeah.
So I
And you did sell. You sold a lot, right? I mean, you were sharing last time. You made quite handsomely
yes, we
selling. But then again, that is not the formula for success, right? Which
that's
you
not the
you're gonna
formula.
share with us,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. And so on our first month, top eight, Philippines was top eight. And when we came in with Miss Gloria, of course, with my brother Christian and the rest of the team, we went up from top eight, we went to top three, most sales, Philippines.
Amazing,
We were
amazing.
unheard. Philippines was like one, two devices per week. And then it just shoot up. We went there, and so like Dr. Steven and Dr. Jim is like, who's in the Philippines? Who's this guy? Like,
Gloria and Nathan.
yeah. And so the team was here, and I said, okay, let's start doing this. So I started looking into the business, and I started to understand, and it's a very powerful business. I said, I don't want to miss this. Yeah, I said no to MLM, but there is always a change of mind, right? So I changed my mind.
Nathan, I'm gonna say something here, which I don't know if you're gonna agree or disagree, but be
Okay.
honest, be honest, all right?
Okay.
When you started, can you ever imagine that you will have a global network spanning from Europe to America? I mean, honestly, tell me, right?
No, with the framework of my mind,
Yeah.
with the traditional MLM, when you start in a particular area, you just grow from there, right? And you
Yeah.
slowly expand. If you have other networks in America, it takes time because, you have to meet them probably face to face and stuff. But with the new norm, Rashid was doing it at the comfort of his home, and he was challenging us. Like, Nathan, I said, I can do this. If he can do it, I can do it. He's an old guy. I'm younger than him, but I just adapt, right? I
Um,
adapted.
Mr. No Rashid, I hope you're not tuning, listening to this. Anyway,
Not proud of him.
we love
I'm
you,
really
brother. You're
proud of
amazing. Yeah.
him.
He's a good role model. He's a real good brother. Amazing
He
guy.
has affected me. He has influenced me big time.
Yeah.
I
He's
listen to him minimum 10 times, he Zoom. For me to gain knowledge, for me to adapt and be equipped,
he,
particularly the Itera care, because this is new for me. So I had to
he
listen to him.
duplicated you. He duplicated you. And
Exactly.
after he duplicated you, there was no stopping you.
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing, right?
that's
And
amazing.
yeah. So tell us in your journey, how did you start off, let's say sponsoring Europe? I mean, Mr. Gabor, and he was down the line somewhere. How did it happen? Yeah.
It's also a blessing. It's through a friend of mine, and he knows Gabor. Gabor attended my Zoom meeting, and I still have the recorded Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
And
Ah,
he asked me that question, after my presentation, and I wasn't hearing it well. He said, how's I thought it's reliability of the product. I said it's very reliable, it's effective, and no, 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 no. He said, what's the availability? Availability in Europe? I said, I don't know, because I think we have to send it from Malaysia to your place. I said, and he said, I want a lot. I don't know. I cannot answer your question. We have to talk to HQ. So, but he said, I'm gonna do this. So we were having that conversation in Zoom, and I can see this guy, Gabor. I know from that time, I know this guy is a big time leader.
I know. I had the opportunity to meet up with him in KL, and wow, very dynamic guy.
Very
So you started the network because of the product that helped your pastor and a lot of other people, and from there you never expected, and then you started the online Zoom, and then before you knew it, your network went global, right? And perhaps the pandemic was a blessing to you, wouldn't you say?
It's a blessing. No more McDonald's, no more Jollibees, no more Starbucks.
I know the feeling.
You know the feeling, right? You have to invite somebody, bring them to Starbucks, buy
I
some
know, I know,
coffee. It's,
I
it's
know.
a lot of money to spend, and the traffic in Manila
Exactly,
and all
exactly.
this stuff. But this new norm of doing the business is just amazing.
Yeah.
There's so much freedom. I can talk to them, and I can set my time, sit down on my gaming chair here at home, and I
Right.
do presentations there. And
Yeah.
there's no limit because sometimes I have to wake up probably early in the morning or sleep too late at night or dawn just to talk to Europe and US. It's fine, man. It's fine rather than going to Starbucks and spending money and probably meeting them face to face,
in
which
the
is limited, right?
in the comfort of your home with your wife and your family. Come on. I mean, I think you will not, compromise that with anything else, right? It's
That's
just
right.
amazing.
That's
So
amazing.
your network has grown, and now countries are opening up. So you began to travel, and that's how I met you in Kuala Lumpur. And I
Yes.
believe you're probably going to make your way to the United States and different countries. And
Yes.
so what do you plan, ahead of you? What do you plan?
My intention, I think it's about intention. Me and my brother, we're partners here, like Christian Baluran. Our intention is to open countries. And you pray about it, you set your intention, and once I do business, I make sure I get to hold on or at least sponsor a builder in that particular area. Like I want Russia. I don't have any friend in Russia, but I am intending to have Russia. Who
Yes.
knows, right?
Claim it,
And
brother. Claim
God
it.
can open doors for Russia, right? I,
Yes.
I also want Africa because I was in Africa, but it's all about intention. So once you give your intention there at the space of the infinite, right? God
Absolutely.
will, God will give it to you.
I
So
agree with you.
an intention
Absolutely.
when it started Prife last year, I said, God, I don't want just Philippines. There's a huge world market here. So I had an intention. Europe was given, America, Canada, and parts of the world are opening. So I think it's really all about the intention, and you attract the right people, that also resonates with your energy.
Frequency, brother. If you're at the law of attraction, if you guys have seen The Secrets or read The Secrets, it's about the law of attraction. Like attracts like. Now, yeah, I was about to ask you something, but I was anyway. If you look at the opportunity of iTerra Care device, it doesn't come often. It's not like this company or this device is going to happen every 10 years. It's probably once in a lifetime kind of deal.
Yeah.
So if you want to really go big, what would be your advice? I mean, I think in this opportunity, you have to think big for a start, right? But what would be your advice? Since you did the NDO yesterday, what would be your advice to our viewers who are listening right now, who
No,
wants to earn to be a 3-star like you? Yeah.
correct, correct. Now, what you focus on expands. If you focus on selling the device, you will get it. You will have a lot of sales. But again, it's not sustainable. It's not going to give you six figures because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 devices in a week is not much, right? So where do you focus? You set your focus and energy to build and attract leaders. So it's being a builder. It's a leadership kind of business. So I want to have active leaders, and once I have a leader that I know, even though he's not yet a builder, but we can groom that guy. We can train that guy. He just go through the process of following the step by step, talking to them week per week, meeting after meeting, following the process. Kumusta ka na? How are you? Can you do this? What's your commitment? How many goals? How many people can you talk here? Who do you think this guy? Do you think this guy can also be a builder? Let's put them into the system. Once they come into the system and follow the system, which I shared in the new distributors yesterday, then the building is a teamwork. Then it's gonna grow faster. I mean, unbelievably huge for the next 3, 6 months because you have builders, not salesperson. You have builders underneath you. So my encouragement is build. How do you build? You do the multi-level marketing. I mean, the real deal. And you do this online, which
Yeah.
is easier, right?
Yeah, to sum it up for newcomers in this line, all right, may I just sum it up for you? So essentially, it's like you're the CEO and you want to invite your board of directors. Now, if you were to invite your board of directors, you will get the best of the best, right? And you will train them to make sure that they know how to do their work, right?
Yes.
Unselfishly, you tell them and teach them everything. And not only that, you also help them by giving them like regular calls, regular contacts, little goals, medium goals, whatever goals, right? And you help them along to reach their dream and their destination. So by helping your board of directors to reach their goal, you will ultimately reach your goal. Am I right? So this is a people helping people business.
Yeah. That's what they say. If you want to be successful, you help as many people as you can. And when you say help, this is not helping like monetary help. No, no. This is about helping them to stand on their leg, empowering them, because this is a teach and train and empowering business.
Yes.
So you teach them, you train them, and you empower them, you motivate them, you encourage them. Once they can run with you with your same energy and frequency,
Oh,
then
wow.
network is faster. It's unbelievable. This is what Miss Gloria keeps banging us, my sponsor. Because I was also like, wow, sister, you're earning a lot. How did you do that? You go back, brother, to the real building of network. And we were like, yeah, we have to do this because there's no other way. You're into this business already. Might as well just do the right thing, right? Rather than just being a salesman, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because this is not selling business. This is building business. This is network building business. So if you do that, you maximize the potential of the marketing plan. The goal is max out. That is 3,700 US dollars per diamond account every day. I mean, just one account alone, that's 5 million peso, 4 or 5 million peso every month. I mean, come on, that's good enough already, right? And what if you have
Mind-boggling, isn't it? The figures,
it,
mind-boggling. You know, when I interviewed Ricky Brandino, I love what he said. He was citing an example of another guru in networking who said that if you want to earn big income, you talk to many people. If you want to earn small income, you talk to few people. So to kickstart, I guess, those of you who are new in networking, talk to a lot of people. That's what he did. Then after that, you pick your directors, you pick your board of directors, and you go down and work with them, and you work deep, right? And once
exactly.
you duplicate them, you empower them. That's what Nathan said. I like that word. You empower them. When you empower people, they're not going to give up. They know where they're going. You can't stop them, right? So, lastly, let me just ask you this. How has Prife International changed your life? I know you're a loving father, wonderful, many children. How has Prife International changed your life, brother?
Yeah, it has really changed my life. I'd like to thank Dr. Steven, Dr. Jimmy, of course, Miss Kazitan, Rashid, Miss Gloria, and all my leaders and my partners. I really like to thank them, Brother Christian. It has changed my life. Before Prife, I had a terrible, I don't want to use the word terrible, but like everybody else, I was really having a hard time after the pandemic. Three of my company closed. It got bankrupt. We had some problems with my contract because there's no sales. There's no business literally during the pandemic. So we had to close. And Prife just came in at the very moment of your life when like it's hopeless. Like you're thinking, where will I get the money for my children? Where will I get for education? I mean, these things, it comes as a father.
I
So
know.
I'm grateful because Prife, iTeracare came at the right moment. I can cry to you.
I
I
know, brother. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I mean,
but
it's just an amazing product and an amazing opportunity. So whoever you are right now, listening or sharing this video, I hope you're inspired by Nathan's story. A humble guy, genuine guy, down to earth guy, who probably gave up in network marketing, doesn't even want to look at another opportunity. But thank God, he entertained Gloria, right? Persistency pays, and he tried the product and it works, and as they say, the rest is history. And he grabbed the opportunity. He didn't let it slip past him. He just grabbed it and he took it and he ran with it. You see? So how many of us are like that? I mean, we see something good, but we just let it pass. We just let it slide. Or we are like, yeah, okay, I'll do it whenever I'm free. The thing is this: if you see an opportunity, and as we said it a while ago, this kind of opportunity doesn't happen once every 10 years, once every 20 years. I know it's probably once in a lifetime. You have to go at a very fast pace, just like an airplane, so that you can have a liftoff. If you don't go fast, you will never have a liftoff. So his network, a three-star manager, has already taken off. Because why? He ran with it, right? He ran with it and it just took off. So thank you so much, Nathan. You have been a fantastic, inspirational leader. And wow, I look forward to seeing you again. I don't know where, maybe in Malaysia, in Dubai, I don't know. But keep up the good work, brother.
thank you
And
so much.
I know in your heart, it's not just about the money. It's also about helping people. I know that because I
Yeah.
spoke to you when we were, you were in Kuala Lumpur. So keep up the good work. Maybe I'll see you in the Philippines one of these days. All right,
Yeah.
bro?
Yes.
All
Thank you
right.
so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much. All right. Take care, bro. Okay. Wow. That was full of energy, full of energy. And I hope you, enjoyed so far. But hey, we're not done yet. All right. This is an amazing live stream because we have another wonderful guest whom I met in the Philippines, and she's been, a wonderful leader as well. But she has a good heart, and she's always sharing about product, right? And today she's going to she's going to narrate two testimonials through her, and it has helped these people. And let's welcome Miss Joy Santa Teresa, please.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever
Right.
the world. I know that we are globally, we are being watched globally. So I'm really grateful and thankful for you, Dr. James Ong, for inviting me over to share, amazing stories, amazing
I know.
testimonials that I
You
witnessed myself.
you have been amazing yourself. I mean, you're like an
Thank
angel to
you.
people around you, and I know your heart. I can feel you. And there are two wonderful stories. Which one would you like to share first? Right? Is
Oh,
it
I think
Bishop
I would
or
like to share first, the bishop that I actually
all
met
right. So
a week
maybe
ago.
maybe I will play his video and then we
Yeah,
can
I
take
think,
it,
yeah.
take it from there. But before I play his video, so that our viewers can appreciate, he Bishop, we call him Bishop. Well, anyway, he has a heart problem,
Yeah,
something to do with his valve. All right, and because of that problem, um, it affected his circulation, and because of that, both his legs became black.
yeah,
I
really
mean, when I
black
say
from,
black, it's black, right?
it's black, like
And
down from below the knee down to his feet. The
when
toes were really like, it was swollen. Really, I know that it was really painful. And
so can we share this video and then we'll
yes,
take it
please.
from there, all right? And you can
Yeah,
yeah, talk a little bit about it later on. Okay, so
okay.
let's start with it now. And as you can see, yeah,
Yeah, it was black hair earlier and now it's turning brown. I was really surprised with that. I was really amazed. So
when we showed you the iTera Care therapy device, what did you feel? Well, the device was amazing and surprising. It doesn't affect anybody. It's limits of seconds. We do the samples to my body, not totally, but at least the 15 to 30 minutes. It doesn't go to bed. Very good. That's was a proud because it's brown. 30 minutes. So then, so I believe if I'm going to have 24 hours there, I'll become a medical. Because I'm becoming wet. It's amazing because I believe that every family in the Philippines should have one of this. Of this. And as a chairman of one household for that, our desire that every family in the Philippines will have one of these. We will sponsor that for the rest of time. Because every home needs this product more than a computer. Computer makes you sick. Medication. Then patient can be well. Live long. And can serve God.
amazing, I mean, when I first saw this, I couldn't believe it, you know.
Yeah.
But of course, we didn't solve his heart problem, but we helped him, you know, with his circulation problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, how is he feeling now? Joy.
Well, actually, right now we are really praying for the provision so he can really get his own device.
Yeah.
And he's actually even thinking of his, his team for them to be able also to get to avail of their devices.
One
So
device to be shared by the community, something like that. Yeah.
yeah,
And
no, actually, they want to for all his board members, all his team members to have one device. And yeah, they are waiting for God's provision.
mhm.
And I was just really in awe because I saw how care therapy device changed. That black, like that
You you
soreness
you
is
were
gone.
you were there, and initially you were the
I
one
was the
blowing.
one.
You were the one blowing, and then
I
he
was the
took
one.
it over and he started blowing on himself.
Yes, he started blowing it. He was
And
able to
and
do it
and,
right
and you
away.
saw the color from black to brown. You saw it with
Yeah,
your own eyes.
we all saw it there. We
And
were all amazed.
luckily you recorded it. I mean, there's
Yes.
a lot of people who like they sometimes cannot envisage the change to happen so fast, and people quite often never bother taking video or photograph of the before. You know what I mean? And it's quite often too late. So, well, luckily you captured it, and Bishop agreed. Actually, he allowed Prife International for us to broadcast this, which is he wanted everyone to know in the world. So
Yeah.
I'm so glad, you know, that.
And they are watching, Bishop Jubar, and to all your team, thank you so much.
Thank you so
I
much,
know
Bishop.
that we
Yes.
will be able to be of great help to the Filipino people. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
On behalf of Prife International, maraming salamat po. And
Yeah, thank you.
well, Joy, you have another amazing story,
Mhm.
and this happens to be a relative of yours.
Yeah, my niece.
Wow. And I couldn't believe it. So may I have the privilege again to share the photo that you sent me?
Yes, please.
Okay. There you go.
So this is my niece. Yeah. Her name is Christina Raimundo Unay. I was really I'm sorry if I am teary-eyed because it's good that when she borrowed the iTeraker device, I asked her, can you please take a shot of that lump or nodule? She said it's a lump or nodule in the, the
so the
below her
lump
breast.
is huge, right? And the lump is below her breast, right?
Yeah, and
So
this is it. It is there. But let me just share because we were inviting her, but she was just really not ready because she said that she might not be able to really share because she might just cry. She was really very emotional right now. So please, Dr. James, please allow me to share her testimony. So
all
she
right,
said,
yeah. She
yeah,
sent you something in writing, yeah.
yeah, she sent it to me. So for how many years, she has this nodule or lump under her left breast. It is a side effect after so many treatments and medication. She actually had cancer. And last January, she noticed that it increases in size, and there are times she was in pain, especially this past few months. I saw it. I saw that she was really sluggish. But what can I do? I know that it will really be caused. They were really very much affected financially because of, the too much,
I
because of too
know.
much
And
expenses. So
the cost of medical fees is
the cost
very
of
high in the
medical,
Philippines, very expensive, yeah.
that is right. And she can't even walk straight, with the straight body because the pain is not really tolerable. So I just introduced the iTeraker therapy device, and at first she was skeptical because she already tried so many treatments, medications, but unfortunately, I mean, yeah, she said it that for the pain was gone for just after a few moments. And she has been using the iTeraker therapy device for more than 2 weeks, but not even every day. There are days that she misses because she doesn't have her own yet. She just really borrow my device. It was only last week
Wow.
when that she noticed the lump this decreases in size and she is no longer in pain. And Dr. James, I just actually I just found out about this yesterday. I asked her, can I see, that lump again? And when I saw, I was really amazed and shocked because, oh, I said, Lord, thank you so much. And, because she cannot take oral medicine anymore and she cannot also be operated because of her condition.
Yeah.
And I thank God because iTeracare therapy device just came in our lives now. And,
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I just really, really praise God for this amazing device, for this technology, for this
Just look at the
invention.
just look at the photo alone, Joy.
Yeah.
It speaks volume, the huge lump just disappeared.
Just disappeared in less than 2 weeks, and she's not even using it regularly. And then, aside from that, her varicose veins are not that noticeable anymore because she had varicose because she has been having insulin injection for the past 5 months.
Wow.
So, iTeracare therapy device is indeed a blessing for all of us, and it can be a blessing to you too, to those of you who are watching right now. So, thank you, Dr.
To
James,
Miss
for this
Christina
opportunity.
Raimundo Unai, I hope I pronounced it correctly. God bless you. Thank you so much for sharing, allowing us to share this. And may this wonderful device continue to heal your body. And may you be a very, very healthy person in the near. Yeah. And I'm just so touched and I can feel the vibration. And Joy, thank you so much for coming forward and helping us out. You have a good heart. And I know apart from this, you also have shared other testimonials, which in the future I'll bring you along and
Yes.
narrate for us. So thank you, Joy, for sharing. And to all our viewers, I hope that you're inspired by today's live stream. Wonderful, sharing by Mr. Nathan, who, wow, Prife International has completely changed his family's life, and also the lives of many people that indirectly, in terms of health, financial, from Europe to America, it's just amazing. And Joy, thank you so much once again. And yeah, well, stay tuned, right? We do our very best here at the live stream and we bring you the very, very best. So please subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Facebook, send me your testimonial, whether you're from Africa, from India, from Europe, from US, from Thailand, from Vietnam, from Cambodia, from, I don't know, we are in 40 countries. Guys, I need your story, all right? And I always say this, there is no such thing as a small pain, any pain, if you can relieve that. Just a guy who cannot even bend down to tie his shoelace, if you can relieve that, that's amazing. And iTeracare, over and over again, has really proven itself. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day, all of you. Bye.
Medical disclaimers. iTera Classic and iTera Pro are not medical devices. The information provided on our website is for educational purposes only and does not substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult a medical professional or healthcare provider if you are seeking medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Prife International shall not be liable for risks or issues associated with using or acting upon the information on our website. Prife International shall not be liable or responsible for the actions, misrepresentations, or negligence of our members who are independent contractors.